Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're gonna hop right into the world of rabbits. You see them and you probably think cute and fluffy, right? But there is so much more going on behind those twitching noses.
So let's get right into it. What really makes a rabbit? Well, a rabbit. We all know one when we see one, don't we? The long ears, that little cotton ball tail, it's unmistakable. But if we go a little deeper, what are the things that truly define them? Let's break that down.
Okay, so first up, let's talk about their physical traits, because this is where you start to see just how perfectly designed they are for survival.
When you look at a rabbit, you see this small, fluffy creature. But don't let that fool you for a second. Every single part of that little animal, I'm talking from the tip of its ears to the bottom of its feet, is basically engineered for one thing: survival. And that gives them some really impressive abilities. Think of them as having a couple of built-in superpowers. First, those amazing long ears. They're not just for show. They're like these incredible, independently moving satellite dishes. They can swivel around to catch the absolute faintest sound of danger from any direction. And then you've got those back legs. They're not for cute little hops. Nope. They are pure muscle, built for explosive bursts of speed to get away from predators in a flash. So on a more scientific note, rabbits are mammals. And here's a little fun fact for you. We all love to call a baby rabbit a bunny, right? But the proper biological term for them is actually a kit. Pretty cool, huh? And just so we're all on the same page, what does mammal even mean? It's pretty simple, really. It just means they're warm-blooded, and their babies, the kits, drink milk from their mothers to get big and strong. It's actually a super important classification that puts them in the same big family as a whole bunch of other animals, including us.
All right, so we know what they look like and how they're classified. But what's for dinner? What does a rabbit even eat? This is actually the next big key to understanding their whole world.
Well, first thing you need to know, rabbits are herbivores. Simple as that. It means they only eat plants. That's it. No meat on the menu for these guys, ever.
And check this out. This gives you a perfect picture of what a rabbit should be eating. And wow, look at that giant section right there. The number one thing, by far, is hay. It's not just a part of what they eat, it's the absolute foundation of their entire diet. Then you've got a good chunk of fresh greens. And that tiny, tiny little sliver at the end? Yeah, that's for treats.
So why so much hay? What's the big deal? Well, this is maybe the most important thing to know about them. That tough, fibrous hay does two incredibly important jobs. First, it keeps their very sensitive digestive systems working properly. And second, it helps grind down their teeth, which, get this, never ever stop growing. So without all that hay to chew on, they can get into some serious trouble.
So, let's break it down even simpler. Think of it like this. On one side, you have the everyday foods. This is the all-you-can-eat buffet of hay, grass, and leafy greens. Then, on the other side, you've got the special treats. We all have that image of Bugs Bunny chomping on a carrot, right? Well, carrots and fruits are super sugary for a rabbit, so they should really only be a tiny occasional treat, not an everyday thing at all.
Okay, we've covered what they look like and what they eat. So what does a rabbit actually do all day? What does their schedule look like? Between all the hopping, napping, and digging, it's actually pretty specific. Okay, here's a fantastic word for you. You're gonna love this. Crepuscular. That's what rabbits are. It's the perfect way to describe their energy level. See, they aren't nocturnal, up all night, and they're not diurnal, like us, up all day. They're most active during those in-between times, twilight. So early in the morning, and then again in the evening. So their whole day is built around this pattern. They wake up at dawn, super active, ready to go out and find food. But then, when the sun is high in the middle of the day, when it's most dangerous, they're hunkered down, resting and hiding. And then, as the sun starts to set, boom, they're back out again, full of energy, ready for round 2 of foraging. So, besides eating and napping, what else are they up to? Well, they are master builders. They dig these amazing, complex tunnels, we call them burrows, to keep themselves safe. They're also super clean animals, constantly grooming themselves, actually a lot like cats do. And of course, they're always practicing for their track and field events, using those powerful legs to hop and run like the wind. And there you have it. From their built-in superpowers to their very specific hay-filled diet and their unique crepuscular schedule, now you know the essentials of what makes a rabbit tick. So next time you see one, you'll know exactly, what's up, Doc? Thanks for joining me on this explainer.